WestCan.
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 Why WestCan? That's a big bag to unpack. Usually when we have kids, they don't leave, for whatever reason. Maybe some kids will go elsewhere, but that's usually what draws the kids in. We've got kids that have been with us for 6 years. They started when they were, 8 years old.
I was about 10 when WestCan started. It started with just a few kids, and now it's a really big program around here.
I feel like every year WestCan changed just by the amount of people that joined and contributed to it. It's just grown into a big program compared to how it started. Growing up, it was different. A lot of people go into boys hockey, but I feel like earlier it was kind of uncomfortable playing a male-driven sport, but now I feel like hockey's definitely changed.
In the 10 years that I've been really paying attention, women's hockey has grown massively. Maybe it's just me because that's what I'm focused on, but I can't remember the last time I watched an NHL game. I watch women's college hockey on the weekends because we know so many kids that are out there playing.
But it's really awesome to see these girls lift in here and train in here and be so dedicated and passionate about their sport. And it's awesome to see where female sport's going.
I just get a sense that it's more accepted everywhere we go, and there's more volume of kids. There's a whole pool of athletes that we could bring with us. We just don't have room. So I would compare that to 10 years ago, where I was literally looking at every dark corner of each province trying to find the most talented players, but now it seems like they're almost everywhere. We're very careful of who we bring on the ice with us. I mean, there's a handful of people that we absolutely trust when they're out with the kids, and I would say that beyond their skill set and what they can teach and develop, it would be their communication skills.
If you put me in the corner, you pin me down, I just can't do it. Right? So the more space you're able to create, the better. I've been involved with Team WestCan for, I believe, almost 10 years, maybe a whole decade. The girls are very detail-oriented, which is a perfect fit for us to work with.
WestCan brings in the best goalie coaches I've ever had in my life, and they just taught me so much about the little skills you need to be good.
Here I can see that anytime the players are working with the coaches, that they're adding more layers of complexity as they go. So they're always building from the previous ice time to the next ice time. They're not skating, they're training. And to me, there's a big difference in the two. If you're skating, that's fine. You're getting some reps in. But training, there's a different philosophy behind it. You're really trying to layer up your skills as you go, and that's exactly what they do here.
They show a lot of stuff that really helps, and I love being part of the team because it's a lot of great players, and overall it's a very fun community.
It's really different because we focus a lot on skills and stuff that you wouldn't really get during the season, so it's really valuable for when you go back to school.
The academy really has helped me just master all the little technical things.
And with this academy, he teaches us stuff that most coaches won't, like how to properly angle people and how to be deceptive and stuff.
WestCan focuses a lot on skill, and I really like that, but also effort and compete. And I think that those are very important things, and sometimes they might get overlooked, so I think it's amazing that WestCan really focuses on the skills that are necessary to become a college-level player and have good leadership skills, too.
It isn't just related to hockey, it's related to everything. If it's something that you want to do, it's going to take the discipline. And I think that's the one thing that is the hardest to learn, I think, when you're trying to do it by yourself. If you're surrounded with people that are on the same mission as you, it just becomes a little bit easier. So for us to bring a kid into our program, it's mandatory.
I feel like I've gained a lot more skill and used a lot of the stuff that I learned here into my game, and I think it's just helped a lot, stepping up to the next level.
The bar's raised. It's a different level of hockey, and it's great to be a part of it. Chloe's drive has gone through the roof.
She has excelled academically and her hockey. She thrives in this competitive situation that WestCan has offered to her.
I feel like it's definitely evolved intensity-wise, and it was more just like fun when I was younger, but now it also has strong intensity towards it as well.
I think our program's a little bit different than most is that we actually just don't really put any emphasis on winning or losing. When you have a group of kids that it's already built inside of them, they're competitive, they want to win, we don't have to push that pressure on them. And if we put them in an environment where they're able to play their best, the winning and losing part just kind of takes care of itself.
Oh, my dad heard about it and said that it was a really good program for girls to make it to the higher level. James brings us out to tournaments and has scouts there so it can help us get to a D1 level.
For us, it was how do we build bridges now for them to get to college hockey? And that's where the event series came from. So the NAIF Showcase in Minnesota, the College Combine in Boston, the Orion Cup, which last year was in Colorado. We put those together so we can kind of control the environment where we can put them up against the best competition on both sides of the border, and as well bring in the college coaches so that they can have the opportunity to watch the girls play in their environment.
Having elite players together makes a big difference. The skill set has to be at a certain level, and it just makes this group excel. All of these players and teams are competing for the same thing, and they're very high-level players.
It's definitely high pace. It's different kind of wherever you go, but it's very high pace. And you get to meet people not only from where you're from, but everywhere.
It's like really cool that you get to connect with all these girls that are super good at hockey, and also traveling to these really cool places like Boston and Minnesota to play against other really elite teams.
You get to like meet so many new people from all over different places, like in Canada and the US.
It's just a super fun experience getting to play all these other teams and all of the best girls from across Canada and the States too. It's just super fun.
I think at the moment, like coming up to this season, we have 68 active D1 players that came from our program, and the oldest group are rising seniors. And up until last year, I'd say every single one of them came from the NAIF Showcase, because it was really the only place where these kids travel to the States and there's college coaches in the stands. But for the first time, they get to actually compete against legit D1 kids from Minnesota, Boston, California, and all of the other like big hockey areas through the States. So it was good for us because the college coaches can compare apples to apples at that point.
WestCan and James is very passionate about these girls excelling at what they love to do, is play hockey.
The best part about being a part of Team WestCan is being engaged with the team, and I love being with my girls. I love to compete.
I've definitely made best friends from this team that I don't think I'll ever meet other people that I'll become this close with.
I recommend it. It's the best hockey academy I've ever been to, and it's amazing.
Yeah, that's it.
So, if you're in a shootout against your sister, how many goals out of 5 would you score?
Probably 5. Maybe 4.